But no matter the titles or connections, habits speak louder than status. Cameras have caught her son eating carelessly, with little awareness of manners or setting. Even as a food critic, his behavior often feels rushed and unrefined. And Camilla herself hasn't escaped criticism. From public events to formal banquets, her actions have repeatedly raised eyebrows: too casual, too eager, too unroyal. A crown can be worn, but grace must be learned. Now compare that to Prince William. Watch how he carries himself. Calm, polite, composed. He eats carefully, speaks softly, and never forgets where he stands. Even beside world leaders, William remains humble and dignified. That elegance didn't come from a throne, it came from Diana. Because true nobility isn't inherited by marriage, it's taught by character. Did you notice the woman casually eating a cookie at the royal event? That was Zara Tindall, and many believe she's Princess Anne's hidden support for Prince William. Zara is probably the only person who would dare do that in front of Princess Anne. Because she's Anne's favorite and the most independent member of the royal family. She's the only royal ever seen putting her arms around King Charles. And she became the first member of the family to win an Olympic medal. And the most surprising part? She keeps rejecting royal titles again and again. People say she refuses titles because Princess Anne has a bigger future role planned for her. Anne, now 75, is thinking about retiring, and she reportedly fears that Camilla could become a challenge for William later on. So Anne wants Zara to step into her place when the time comes. Zara and William grew up extremely close. And after Diana's death, especially when Camilla joined the family, Zara stood by William more than anyone else. William knows this. That's why he chose her as Prince George's godmother. So it makes sense that just like Princess Anne has supported King Charles for years, Zara could become one of William's most trusted allies in the future.
Everyone is asking one question lately. Why has the whole world fallen in love with Princess Charlotte? At this year's Christmas stroll, Charlotte completely stole the spotlight. The moment she appeared, people could feel something special about her. So what makes her so loved? First of all, her kindness. Charlotte treats people with real warmth. When fans waved or spoke to her, she smiled back happily. Some even asked for hugs, and she didn't hesitate. She hugged them gently and sweetly. She even posed for selfies, which is very rare for a royal. That alone touched many hearts. Second, her manners. Every time she received a gift, she said thank you with honesty. She listened carefully, made eye contact, and wished people a Merry Christmas. Nothing about her feels forced. And finally, Charlotte reminds many people of Princess Diana. She may resemble Queen Elizabeth, but her smile, kindness, and natural connection with people feel just like Diana's. That's why people don't just admire her, they truly adore her.
No one expected this, but the reason Princess Charlotte refused to bow to Queen Camilla shocked everyone. At the coronation concert, people noticed Charlotte acting differently. When King Charles walked past, Charlotte followed her mother Kate's example and bowed with perfect grace. But the moment Camilla stepped forward, Charlotte didn't move at all. No BOW. Eye contact. Nothing. She simply turned to her brother George and started talking, as if Camilla wasn't even in front of her. The crowd saw it. Instantly Camilla looked uncomfortable, even a little offended. But Charlotte's small gesture might have a bigger meaning. Royal insiders say Kate has always taught her children about Princess Diana, about her kindness, her legacy, and the love the world still has for her. Charlotte, Diana is her true grandmother, and in her young heart, Camilla doesn't hold the same place. Maybe Charlotte wasn't being rude. Maybe she was standing up silently for the grandmother she never met, but still feels connected to. A tiny moment, but a powerful message of loyalty and love.
During the Royal Air Force Centenary celebration, Meghan Markle faced one of her most awkward royal moments. It was her very first time on the Buckingham Palace balcony, the most important stage in the monarchy. Yet she was positioned quietly in the back, away from the senior royals. While the other royal women wore soft, traditional colors, Meghan arrived in a black, off-the-shoulder dress. In royal protocol, black is almost only worn for mourning, so her outfit drew attention for all the wrong reasons. As the fly past began, Kate and Princess Anne stayed calm and composed. Meghan, however, looked uneasy. Harry even leaned in to gently remind her to keep her posture steady.